Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a little bit of everything as we are getting ready for our Disney trip. We're doing a little bit of DIYing, buying, trying on, packing, trimming, and all the fixings. So before we get started, give me a big ol' thumbs up, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get started for a day of full-on magic prep.
These are for lunch.
So up first on our list today is Walmart. I'm making some matching shirts for my birthday boy and myself. So I'm checking out the kids size shirts. They're only $4 at Walmart with these beautiful muted color palettes. And I'm gonna try the XX large and see if I can make this work for myself. I did find some floral mini ears, perfect for the Flower Garden Festival at Epcot. Then we had to stop in the cereal aisle to pick up some Mickey cereal.
It's President Woody and Lana and Elsa and Dory and Mufasa. What is that, Mom?
Coco.
And Coco and Woody and Theo. What is that?
Next up is Ross, one of my go-to stores to find cheap Disney clothes for the boys. I did find a really cute sleeveless Mickey Mouse shirt, perfect for a warm summer day at the parks, and of course have to get two, one for each of my boys. We'll be wearing these at Epcot for the Flower and Garden Festival. And then I came across this 3 sets of Mickey suitcases in silver. These are super cute. I had not seen these before. The small carry-on size was $55. The medium size was $60, and I couldn't find a price on the big one, but you can see comparatively the price and size. I thought these were super cute, maybe for our next trip. Then we're headed to Five Below, another place where I love to go to check out $5 t-shirts, and I found this gem for the 100th anniversary of Disney with all of these different characters. Again, this color palette is just so muted and beautiful, so I'm definitely picking this one up. I think I might tweak it a little bit at home, but I'll be definitely wearing this one at Disney World this year, and also picked up this Monsters Inc. one as my birthday boy. One of his favorite movies is Monsters Incorporated, so we were going to try to go see Sully at Hollywood Studios, so this will be perfect for that day. And also for those villain fans out there, I thought this was a really fun t-shirt for only $5. If you haven't checked out the game and toy section at Five Below, this one is the old, what used to be the Sorry board game, but in a Disney theme. They have some really good Disney games there. Also this Disney color game where you guess the colors. I'm not sure if my boys are quite old enough for that yet, but I thought it was something good for the road trip down, as we will be road tripping, but also just fun to have on hand for game night at home. And would it even be a Disney prep video if you didn't go to the Dollar Tree? We are headed here for some crayons. They have a myriad of different kinds of crayons here. And of course, it's just added magic to get either princess or Mickey ones. So we're picking up some Mickey crayons for our road trip down. They also have Buzz Lightyear, sometimes Star Wars. So just keep an eye out for those fun crayons. Something new I'm picking up this year is a dog waste bag dispenser. Yes, these are for your dogs. But when you're in diapers and or pull-ups, you still need to take care of those somehow too. So I'm grabbing one of these. You put the bags inside, and it also has a place where you can put hand sanitizer. So I'm going to clip this onto our bag to always have something either for diapers or even wet pants as we're potty training, so be prepared. Then I'm headed to the school section to get a couple of clipboards and this 2-pack of princess themed folders to keep all of our paperwork together, as we have some paper items to keep together. More on that later. Then of course we're picking up some of these fun games at this cute little pinball machine that I found. Picking up some of those. And then they have these little mystery Pixar characters along with a bunch of different other themes you can have. So that'll be something fun that we can open up mid-road trip and see what we get. Also this little 50-piece puzzle in this little tin can, so we might try some of those. My best Dollar Tree hack are these footy socks. They come in black, white, and gray for $1.25. I wear these almost non-stop, so I'm picking up some fresh pairs of those. And also these Aches and Pains bath soaks in the medicine aisle. These are so perfect because you know you're going to be doing lots of walking in the park. Might as well utilize that resort bathtub you're paying for. If you haven't tried these 7-day soft croissants at the Dollar Tree, I hadn't tried these before, but they are actually surprisingly really good. They have it in chocolate, vanilla, and this strawberries and cream, so we're picking up some of those. And the boys are also picking up what kind of crackers that they would like to have for road trip snacks and bag snacks for the parks. Okay.
For Dominic?
No, let's get the crackers. Cheese or peanut butter? Yeah, right there.
Cheese and peanut butter.
Here we go. Got it? Thank you. Alright, that's
And
good.
we're gonna do some peanut butters. We do for our lunch. These are for our lunch.
Oh, okay.
And 2 for Dominic. Mama, I think these are all.
Okay. And at this point in my life, I have gotten accustomed to carrying my own box of tissues, and if they happen to look like Epcot, that is a win in my book. And next stop is Hobby Lobby, as I'm continuing to compare t-shirts, but I didn't see any here that I liked better than the Walmart ones, but I did check out their clearance section. I found this iron-on patch, as I will be doing some ironing-ons at home, so I'm going to grab this and make this possibly work for an Epcot accessory. And just because we like to keep it real here, we did stop at Kroger as we normally do, and we found some really great stuff in the seasonal aisle. They had lots of swim items here, so we picked up a misting fan. Disclaimer though, we did have to return this one because it didn't work even with the batteries in it, but the second one we got did work just fine, so just take it with a grain of salt. But they also had some really fun swim toys here, some Mickey water splashers, as well as they had them in Moana and also Nemo. So these would be fun for the pool, bathtub, splash parks, any of those fun things if you're looking for some extra things to add some magic to that trip. Next to that, they also had their camping supplies here, and it looks like they had this little s'mores buddy to kind of help you make the s'mores. If you don't know, all the resorts offer free s'more supplies at the end of the day, and these would just be a fun way you can put in your chocolate and your graham cracker inside to help your little ones keep their s'mores together or save them for later. But we did pick up these 2-pack of sporks in the camping section. It's got 2 forks, 2 spoons, and a little rigid edge on the fork to kind of help cut things. So these are going to go in our backpack for carrying around the park anytime we might need to stop and get a snack and not have to worry about those plastic ones. And in the spirit of keeping things real, yes, sometimes we do have half-naked boys in the grocery store. It happens. Moving on to the toy aisle, they did have some really fun Disney jiggly, squishy things for $3. So we're going to pick up one of these, a 2-pack, kind of a car fidget toy to give us something to do on our road trip down.
Yeah!
Nemo and Lightning.
Yeah, I want to have that. I want to have that.
You like Nemo and Lightning?
Yeah, I want to. Can we get some games there?
They did also have some little packs of cars from the Cars on the Road series. These would be fun, also mystery type things to have mid-road trip or mid-vacation trip. If you just need to pull these out, have them in the bag ready to go at the drop of a hat when you need them. They also had this really fun Pixar Spot It game, almost like an I Spy kind of a thing, but I couldn't get the right price on it. It wasn't $5.99. But check out your local Kroger for some fun Disney items. And now moving on to Disney DIYs. I picked up 2 of these clipboards at the Dollar Tree today, and I'm going to be Mickeyfying them up with just some simple black paint and 2 different size round sponge rollers. So my goal in doing this is actually for our road trip, as you'll see later, to have a hard surface for the boys to color on when they have their coloring pages in the car for the road trip. So this is just a little bit of added magic that is not required, but definitely recommended. And I actually did 2 different designs with Mickey heads, one more in the lines and the other one just kind of scattered around, and then just adding some other little dots around just for the fun of it. After this side dried, I turned it over and did the same thing on the other side just to be consistent and add some of that magic. Next, I'm moving on to trying my hand at making my own Mickey earrings, as I've been trying to find some subtle Mickey jewelry just in the shape of the Mickey head, and I'm surprised that I'm actually having such a hard time with it. So I got this idea to use these key rings and wrap them in twine and then put the large pearl beads for the ears. So this is how they turned out. I do love the look of them. They are a little bit larger than I maybe would prefer, but I just was trying to get that subtle yet sophisticated Mickey look. Then option number 2 I'm trying for this Mickey earring is also with twine, and I'm making a little tassel and using wood beads to make the Mickey head on top. And I may do this in a more in-depth video tutorial about these earrings. If you're interested in that, let me know. And if it is already up and finished, I'll go ahead and link that in the description below so you can watch the full-on tutorial and make these yourself. But I do like how these turned out. They are very light and kind of farmhousey, boho chic look, so I do love the look of these as well. So here you see I do have the tassels cut at 2 different lengths. I do like the shorter look, but you have to let me know which one you prefer. Do you like the first set of earrings better or the second? Let me know in the comments. Next, I'm pulling out my Cricut to design our matching t-shirt for my birthday boy. His is going to be saying, "Last trip free, I'm turning 3." And mine, I got this Mickey head font from the Cricut store, and I'm just putting Simple Mama in the Mickey ears on my shirt. A couple more DIYs I'm doing today are ironing on some simple patches to a couple of Amazon products that I've gotten. I'll link everything I have in the description box below, but I've got this athletic type hat that is breathable mesh. I love the material of this. It has a crisscross back for a ponytail or updo, and the patches work very nicely on that. With this black fanny pack or bum bag, as they say in the UK, which I much prefer. It did have a harder time sticking on there. It was more of a synthetic fabric and had a little bit harder time, but it did stick, and just from future me here, it did last the whole trip and did not come off. But I love these patches. I'll link the pack of them below. These just add a touch of magic to any item you're wearing. And now it's on to grooming. Just giving these boys a quick trim to touch up these curls.
Oh, that didn't hurt.
Nope.
Are you trimming my hair? Look, there's a lot of hair.
You do have a lot of hair.
Like Rapunzel.
Like Rapunzel. Is that the Canson?
Yeah. Am I done?
I think so.
Yay!
Those are beautiful curls. What do you think?
Good.
All right.
Am I done?
Yes.
Okay.
Red or purple?
Red.
Red?
Yeah. Do you see me done? Yeah.
Tickle your head? Yeah.
Someone here. And someone here. There.
Good job, baby.
I'm all done. Oh, I love hair.
What do you think?
Good.
Good? You all done?
Yeah.
Okay. So handsome. Next bag ready? So per my usual packing method, I am going again with our tried and true Ziploc bags method for packing, but this time I am trying the Flex Stretch Ziploc bags to give us a little bit extra room, which is super helpful for when packing those mini ears inside there. Can you hand me another bag, please? But I do love just having my outfits separated by days like this with all my accessories and ears inside, so I can just pull one and it's one less thing to think about when we're trying to get out of the resort and into the parks. I do have a lookbook video of each of these outfits that I will have posted below when it's live. That way you can see each outfit for each park, as well as where the items came from, and link any of those items as well. And then this very well-used, well-loved Ziploc bag is for our restaurants and dining. It has hand sanitizer, our bibs, some Lightning McQueen table placemats, our new multi-use cutlery tool, and our pack of silicone straws from Amazon that I will have linked below, as well as many of the restaurants are going with paper straws, which just doesn't work as well for us and our toddlers. moving on to our backpacks for the boys for our road trips and things that we're doing. I do love these Mickey Sling shoulder backpacks that I got for the boys. They are a great size and they fit a good amount without being too heavy for the boys to carry them on their own. There are 2 pockets on each side that hold their cups or water bottles or little toys. And I do have these linked below as well as everything else that I can. I got a lot of stuff from Amazon. I will link everything down below. I bought these little doodle pads for the boys this time, and these are a great expense without taking up a lot of space. They are low profile, they are 1 button to erase, and you can lock it if you want to keep what's on there. I did have to tie on the elastic string myself, and the one thing I will say about these, there are many different ones on Amazon. This one that I particularly chose, the string did break upon packing, so just to be aware of that, but it did come with some little magnets that you could stick onto the back for putting on the refrigerator or anything metal, so these are a great win. Also packing these little squishy jellies that I got from Kroger, a 2-pack, 1 for each of them, and because they are a little bit sticky, I put them in these little small containers to stick inside their bags that they could get out and squish during the road trip. Also found these Pop-It balls from Walmart, a pack of 2 for I think $3 or $4. These are a huge win. Very easy fidget toy as well as a ball. They can float in the water, in the pool, bath, whatever, and very super fun for those little fingers. Then I got these mess-free doodle pads by Crayola. These are basically invisible markers. They only show up on these papers, and there's 2 different themes. One is a Lion King theme, and the other is a mix of Pixar characters. So this is where my DIY Mickey clipboards come in handy, as I designed these for this project. I'm splitting up the Lion King pages, 1 for each of my boys, evenly spacing those out, getting those ready for their boards, and then we'll just take turns with the book in the car. Also found these Water Wow splash cards at Ollie's for $4 each. They come with a little water paint pen that you put some water in, and you put them together on this little key ring, and you can do shapes, colors, numbers, and paint with water below. So this is a great toy. It doesn't take up much space at all that both of my boys can do in the car. I'm also packing for my boys a couple of their favorite books. And then at Kroger, I found these dinosaur bubble wands that fit perfectly in the side of their backpacks along with their little fidget balls, packing 1 little jar of bubbles each for their backpack. Then on Amazon, I found this beauty, and this is probably one of my favorite purchases. It has that tiki bird vibe and makes just this beautiful bird sound along with bubbles that come out once you have that all attached. Both of my boys loved this, and this was super affordable on Amazon. I will have it linked below. Probably one of my new favorite Disney purchases that is a must for us. It did come with a small little bubble container as well as small pouches of bubbles to refill. So I'm just sticking it in unattached right now, as the boys will like to play mostly for the bird sounds. It also records your voice and you can play it back if you want that feature. So a lot of fun with this bubble wand here. Also at Kroger, we found this cool spraying misting fan. I'm getting 1 of those. And then I'm packing our Melissa and Doug Disney character hand puppets, 2 for each of the boys, so they can have a little puppet show in the back in their car seats during our road trip. Then I'm just packing a small pouch of small little toys that we can pass out through them for the road trip, as well as these favorite books of ours from Disney Golden Books. There are several different Disney World themes of these books, which is super helpful to prepare for Disney World when they haven't been tall enough to ride these rides yet, but they will see the structures and they'll be able to experience the magic in these books even if they can't ride the rides themselves. I'm also packing, of course, the boys' Disney ears. They have been fascinated with Mama's since the beginning, and so this year they are actually getting their own pair of Mickey ears that go perfectly in their backpacks. So here's what we have. What do you think? What are your essentials for going to Disney World with your toddlers? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out on all the fun stuff coming up. This is all we have today. We are packed and ready to go. All that's left is to make that 9-hour drive and get settled in our resort and all the magic that's coming ahead. You do not want to miss this fun, very full-filled week of magic. Be sure to be subscribed and give us a big thumbs up. We'll see you soon.